Hello everybody, it's a pleasure to greet you. Nice to meet you. My name is Liseth Andrea Muñoz Liscano. I'm from Pitaleta Huila and I live in the same place. And nowadays I am studying English degree at UNAD University. Today I go to talk you about the bilingualism in Colombia for the Colombian education course. In this course, in the past two, the guide gave me one statement and I must to give my opinion about this statement. For this reason, I go to read what say the statement and say the next. Particularly Spanish-English bilingualism has been privileged. This is seen as providing access to a highly visible, socially accepted form of bilingualism, leading to the possibility of employment in the global marketplace, maybe. In contrast, bilingualism in minority, the difference Amerindian or Creole language has been generally undervalued and associated with an invisible form of bilingualism related to underdevelopment, poverty, and backwardness. According with this statement, I have 3 points of view. With my opinion and with the reading of the unit 1. My first point of view is bilingualism between Spanish language and English language is important for the context. First, it's important to remember that the English language nowadays is the most important language because it's the easier language, yes. In our case, that is to say in Colombia, we can speak about bilingualism between English, yes, because it's the easier language in the world, and Spanish because it's our mother language. Now, the second point of view, in my opinion, is multilingualism is one country is not a good idea. Yes, in my opinion, it's not a good idea. Maybe it's a bad idea, but yes, it's not a good idea because in the case of Colombia, there is in our case, we have a lot of language, maybe for the different ethnies, the different communities, occupation, and I consider that it's very important. Yes, don't losing this language, maybe Amerindian language in the case of Colombia. But it's very important, like a community, to try to have assertive communicate. In my third point of view, I say that interculturalism and biculturalism without losing our culture. Because yes, I consider it's very important to know different cultures, for example, North American culture, Australian cultures, among other cultures, but it's very important don't losing that we have Colombian, that we have American, and it's very important to know different culture because maybe we have a lot of idea about the world, but it's important don't forget our own culture. Now I have this question. The question says, how far bilingual education programs for majority language speakers in Colombia today are actively helping towards the creation of a more understanding, a more tolerant society, and not only providing a way to better jobs and a higher standard of living for their graduates. Okay, really, I have 3 important examples to respond to this question. And this maybe ideas or examples is about the importance of the bilingualism in Colombia. Because first, it's very important to remember that bilingualism really is very important. First, for the political development, social development, economic development, among others aspects. But really is very important for us because we have a personal growth. For example, in the first case, we can, with the bilingualism, we can have an assertive communication in the same community, and maybe more I don't know, after the same community, we can be all the world. My second important example is citizen competence and scientist spirit. Really, it's very important because in the case of the students, we have development like integral people as an integral person, and really we must not lose the citizen competence and the scientist spirit, because with these two aspects we will have a personal growth. And this is my opinion in this past. Thank you so much.